Game 76 started and I got 3 iron from a chest in middle. So I made an iron axe with it and immediately went to go try and kill people. This guy tried to fight me, so I started hitting him and he ran away, so I kept chasing him, but he was able to get away before mining phase started. When PvP was about to start, this guy was chasing me in a cave, so I put my gear on and was ready to fight him. But for some reason, he didn't want to fight me, so I just kept chasing him. Then we both found our teammates and started 2v2ing. We were doing a lot more damage, so we killed one pretty fast. And the other guy just kept running away, so I had to chase him like a million blocks. I finally caught up to him when he was swimming in a river and killed him. They died with 10 diamonds, so I made a diamond chest plate. I saw this guy in a hole, and you know what I have to do. I came in his hole, and I killed him. There was a big fight that happened nearby, and I saw this guy sitting in the water, so I jumped on him and started critting him out. He got lucky and ran away, but his friend, unfortunately, was not lucky. He died with so much healing. He also died with the Guardian Cannon, so I made sure to pick that up to abuse people with. This was my first victim. Honestly, I feel a little bad for him. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Okay, so it happened again, and this honestly might be my favorite legendary so far. Anyways, every atom in my body was locked in for this kill, and then the rest of his team faced the same fate. Right before deathmatch, my friend was spamming this guy with the flame crossbow. I think Full Badger wasn't very happy with it though. I killed this guy with so much heals. At this point, there's no way I can lose. This is what happens if you call my friend a freak. I'm the only one that's allowed to do that. Anyways, we killed him and won the game. In game 77, I found a stone sword in a mid chest. Yes! Yeah! After those 2 kills, I went to go fish for a bow. Finally, after 10 minutes, I caught one. Oh, power 3 flame infinity. With this bow, I became Minecraft's deadliest player. I low-key feel a little bad. I dropped the guy with G-heads from just my... A notch apple! I don't even know how you die to a bow with a notch apple and G-heads. After that, I got in a fight with this guy who put lava on himself and died. Then my friend and I pelted this dude with arrows. I was not the only one with an OP bow. He got really low, so I jumped in a cave and killed him. He ended up dying with the evoker wand. When I got back up, my teammate was chasing someone and I just one-tapped his kill. Deathmatch started and we had no diamond armor at all. So my genius strategy was to build on top of mid and just bow them and kill them. While up here, I managed to snag 1 kill. There was only 2 people left, so I jumped down and ate my notch apple. One of them wasn't really hitting back, so I focused him to try and get him out early. Luckily, he got trapped in a corner and my team crit him out until he died. Now it's just a 3v1. Well, now a 2v1. Actually, it's a 1v1 because my friend lagged out back there. Thankfully, this guy had no idea my friend lagged out, and I had my bow, so there was really nothing he could do against me. I kind of just kept bowing him until he got low enough. I went in with my sword and ended up winning the game. For game 78, instead of running to mid, I ran to structures nearby and found 4 diamonds and a golden apple. When PvP started, I saw this guy with Poseidon's trident, so I bow spammed him on a horse. He ran for a while, but eventually I caught up and killed him. Then I saw a big fight happening with a mace and a bunch of legendaries, and someone died, so I jumped in and stole an Excalibur. That was a very stupid thing to do, but I somehow managed to get away. Just kidding, they chased me for like a million blocks and I ran out of healing. After eating my last scap, I decided it's nerf or nothing, so I turned to fight this guy and ended up comboing him. Well, just 2 hits, you know, but good enough. Then my teammate gave me some healing and we went in and killed the guy with the mace. Then we found his teammate and jumped him and he ended up dying with the Poseidon's trident. We got into a big fight and I hit this dude into a cave with the mace and then killed this guy. Bro was trying to run away, so I just gave him back shots relentlessly until he died. In deathmatch, I hit a freaking mace clip. Bro, holy freaking crap, roll. Then I hit another clip. Oh! And for my 3rd clip, I went up and then how do I keep missing? He has too much aura. I can't hit him. Whatever. It doesn't matter. His boots broke and we killed him and won the game. In game 79, I found a Riptide 2 book, so I went to the nether in order to get quartz to make a trident. Then I used my anvil to put it on. When I got back on surface, my friend crafted the Poseidon's trident, but didn't want to use it, so he gave it to me. I immediately chased this guy and thrusted him. And then while running after this dude, someone threw the Skullweaver's lantern at me. But it didn't matter because this guy was stuck in here with me. When the dome went down, there was a giant cave fight, and I pretty much killed them all. I found this guy and he wouldn't stop rotting me back. Bro, this guy's such a... I don't know why he wouldn't fight. I was actually getting so annoyed. Dude, he's such a bum. After what felt like 10 years, I was finally able to kill him, and I killed him with a pickaxe. After that, I ran around and killed a few people who weren't very stacked. In deathmatch, it was the same story. I had like every legendary, so no one could really do much to me. I let my minions kill the last guy. In game 80, I looted a bunch of structures, found some diamonds, but more importantly, I found a flame book. When PvP started, I got on a horse and kinda feel bad for what I was doing. Being on a horse with a flame bow is like the most overpowered combo. While shooting at another guy, my friend mutilated my horse. And because of this, I had to go tame a donkey, which is half the speed of a horse. But it doesn't matter. Horse or donkey, everyone's gonna die. Anyways, after all those kills, I made a bunch of Ares blessings.
Guys, I just got, oh my god.
Yeah, you saw that right. I got 48 gold, 3 gaps, and a notch apple. There's no way I can lose this game now. Yeah, not only did we run into a really stacked 7 team, but one of them was also cheating. Not to mention, I also dropped with literally all of my healing.
I just tried to do it with all my healing, but there was no point of using it because I was just going to die anyways.
Yeah, so looking back at this, I definitely could have won. Anyways, game 81 started and I almost died to a cave spider. Then when PvP started, I followed this guy into a cave because he's a noob, right? Oh, what's the frickin' point of frickin' life? I just frickin' die. You know, after how the last 2 games went, I think I'm due for a win. And so far, things are looking great. I'm finding a bunch of diamonds and a notch apple. Anyways, I crafted a cake to celebrate. Then when PvP started, I found this guy and he didn't really hit back, so I killed him. And then Astro2176352312 had leather armor. I might just be the best bower on planet Earth. Anyways, I started dying, so I had to eat my notch apple to survive. And with that cake I made earlier, I was able to craft a cloud sword. But it didn't really matter because I got 1v2'd and this dude had the golem hammer. For game 83, I found a sea temple, so I went in and killed the big guardian, and he drops a sponge which is needed to craft the guardian cannon. When PvP started, there was a ton of people around me and my friends, so we just went around killing everyone that we saw. For some reason, this dude didn't have pants. Then while fighting the guy with Warpick, he just kind of lagged out, so I killed him. Sorry, bud. At mid, there was an insanely stacked team. These 2 guys had full diamond armor, but I still managed to kill one with the guardian cannon. I gave him relentless back shots. But I got harpoon launched and then got a sword stuck in me. Game 84 started and I found a golden apple, a music disc, and a sword. This dude was trying to dig down, but I didn't let that happen. Guys, I'm a freaking menace to society. Get out! Then I found the deep dark, but I couldn't find any other stuff to make Skulkweaver's lantern, but I got a bunch of regen pots. When I got back on surface, my friend gave me some diamonds to make Gerald. I got the enderbow and was able to put a flame book on it. My other friend was in the end, so he gave us the coordinates and we showed up. There were 2 enemies that he needed help killing, so I quickly killed the first one and then helped them kill the second guy. After they were dead, we made sure to kill the ender dragon so we could get the dragon's egg in order to craft the dragon katana. I had 2 sharp 3 books, so I made the dragon katana into sharp 4. When we went back to the overworld, I saw my team in a fight, so I went to go help, but I got stuck in a Skulkweaver's lantern, so I built up to survive. Right as the dome went down, I used my enderbow to get out. Then my friends finally arrived, so we were able to fight them. I don't know how I keep getting flame bows. I think I'm really lucky. After that kill, I picked up the crimson chainsword, and thank God I did because for some reason, this guy just wouldn't die. I hit him like a million times. Just kidding, he died. In deathmatch, I killed this one guy, and then it was a 1v6 for the last person, and we ended up winning. In game 85, nothing really happened in mining phase, so let's skip to PvP. My teammate and I were in a 2v3, but still we managed to kill all 3 of them, and I barely had to eat any healing. That last guy died with the harpoon launcher, so I picked that up and immediately used it on someone. I'm a freaking sniper. My friends and I were 1v3ing this dude, and he ended up dropping with the fire aspect chainsword. This might just be Minecraft's deadliest weapon, guys. My friend tried to steal his kill. Then my teammate wanted the harpoon launcher because he was trapping, so I gave it to him. My friend, for some reason, used the Skulkweaver's lantern on 4 people when it was just us 2. So I ended up taking a 1v3 while he 1v1 someone in the corner. I usually take on more than 3 guys at once, so it wasn't the worst thing in the world. They were kind of getting me low, so I popped a G-head and ran away. After the dome went down, the rest of my team was able to come and help clean up. Then I found this guy by himself, and I do not think he was ready to take all this. Yeah, so unsurprisingly, we won the game. In game 86, my friend needed 2 diamonds to craft Gerald, so I gave them to him and he got a golem hammer. Then I found a ruined nether portal. I hope it has something good. Yeah, so it had a golden apple, a notch apple, and a silk touch shovel in it. So I made sure to grab the gold block up top, and then I went to go get a beehive with the silk touch shovel. Once I got these, I was able to craft the beehive blaster. I saw this guy by himself, so I shot my bees on him and then 1v1 him and killed him. While looting, this dude snuck up on me and missed a cobweb so bad. They wouldn't stop chasing, and and they had way more gear than me, so I ate my notch apple and went in to go fight them. I was able to single out this guy and kill him fast. Then his teammate Loki got rolled and then tried to place a lava bucket on me even though I had fire resistance. From killing those guys, I got a diamond chestplate and diamond boots. Then I met up with my friend who gave me Excalibur, and he also gave me a Riptide book that I put on a trident. Using the Riptide trident, I was able to go on top of this mushroom and then kill the person that my friend was chasing because he was using wind charges. Unfortunately, my friend got chased into a cave and died, so I was left in a 1v2 against these two. Somehow one of them drowned and then I was able to kill the other one. But then their team found me and they had a dragon katana and a chainsword, so I got smoked. In game 87, I found 6 iron, so I made 2 axes and gave my friend one. Then there was a guy sitting in a corner, so I crit him out and killed him, but this guy picked up the head, so I started chasing him. He's right behind me, isn't he?
I'm dead. Thank you.
Game 88, I found a village, so I quickly got a bell. Then I spent the next few minutes trading with villagers in order to get enough emeralds to make the emerald blade. Then I crafted it, and all I needed now was to kill animals so I could get emeralds to level up the sharpness.
Like fucking dudes in the back of my truck. A little ass slap don't mean I'm queer.
After all that, I got enough emeralds to make a sharp 5. Look how fast this dude died. My friend went AFK in a hole and there was just a bot on top of him, so I killed it. In deathmatch, it was a 5v2, but these guys were insanely stacked. Let's just say a sharp 5 emerald blade does a little more damage than it should. We were able to quickly kill one of them, and then the other one was on a roof, so I climbed up and killed him. Easy win. In game 89, I got into a trap without this guy knowing, so I shot him in the back. He had nowhere to go, so he died. For some reason, he had the harpoon launcher, so I grabbed that. Then I found a huge cave fight, so I just started bowing, and this guy got stuck in a cobweb, so he just kind of died. Then I shot literally 1 arrow and killed this guy. When I went back to surface, I just abused the flame bow. I don't even know where I got it from. This dude just stopped placing his water bucket and went all in on me, but ended up dying. His friend was literally the laggiest player I've ever fought. Like, some of these hits are not normal. Right after, I got into a 1v1 with this dude who had Poseidon's trident, and let's just say I didn't do very good. So he comboed me a little bit and I died. In game 90, I got a wooden sword, a bow, and a ton of arrows. And every time I get a weapon from mid, I immediately try to kill people with it. I killed those 2 guys with the wooden sword, and then this guy tried rushing me with an iron axe, but I just bowed him a million times and he died. And then I spent way too long trying to make the blazing crossbow. And my friend gave me a quick charge 3 crossbow to use on the side, but I messed up a little.
Oh, the quick charge. Yeah, the quick charge 3 is gone.
Anyways, I killed this guy who was dropping all of his healing on the ground for some reason. Then my team got stuck in a Skullcleaver's lantern, so I went over to go help, and there was this guy that was just AFK, so we killed him. Then I killed the guy who had the Skullcleaver's lantern, and I picked it up and used it on everyone I saw.
Alright, so now I fuck dudes on Friday nights. I ain't gay, I just love my bros and taking back shots in camo clothes.
Yeah, so after killing all those people, there was only 3 people left in the game, and my friend had all 3 of them on him. So I ran over to help, and we won 5 seconds before deathmatch was gonna start. In game 91, I got really lucky and found a nautilus shell in a random chest, so I built a portal to go to the nether in order to get quartz so I could craft the Poseidon's trident. And luckily, I made it before anyone else did. Then when PvP started, I used it to jump on these 2 guys, and I killed them both. My teammate was fighting this guy, so I used my bow to support him and got a kill out of it. And then unfortunately, the most stacked team in the game found me, and they had like every legendary, so they kind of were able to just teleport onto me and kill me. In game 92, I had a bunch of ditties chase me the entire game.
Share a tent and share a chew. I suck his dick, but just us 2. Don't call it gay, don't make it weird. It's just what bros do with a couple beers. I ain't gay, I just love my bros.
In game 93, I found 3 diamonds from a mid chest. Then I started mining a diamond in a structure and a zombie tried to kill me, but I'm like freaking better, so I killed it and got the diamond. Then I found 3 more diamonds in a chest as well as 1 more in another. Guys, I'm so excited about this game. There's literally nothing that can go wrong. I even just got a power 4 bow. Anyways, this guy was on fire and I killed him. Then I comboed the heck out of this bot. Bro, I'm gonna let this speak for itself. Anyways, in game 94, I kind of just ran around and looted a bunch of structures and found diamonds. Then I used a flint and steel to burn a logged out player. Then when PvP started, a dude on a horse started bowing me. While running away, I managed to snag a kill. Then I had to turn around and unfortunately put a horse down because it was so annoying. After he was off his horse, I was able to backstab him and hit him a bunch of times, but he wasn't dying because he had so much gear. I literally hit him a million times, but I was able to pull out my bow and hit the shot of a sentry on him. But then I got backstabbed and fell into a cave and was on half a heart. I put up a little bit of a fight and found out he was on 3 HP afterwards. For game 95, I found an ender pearl in a mid chest. Then I went to the nether where my friend gave me a blaze powder. With this, I was able to make an eye of ender and craft the ender bow. I'm sure I'm gonna use it a lot this game. When PvP started, I got in a bot's hole and killed it. And then for some reason, I decided to take a 1v2 where these guys had way more stuff than I did. In game 96, I got 3 irons, so I made an iron axe and then killed someone before mining phase started. And then when PvP started, my friend was getting jumped in a trap, so I went down to help him and managed to kill this guy. And while sitting at the bottom of the trap, my teammate managed to kill someone with it, so he had a bunch of healing and I got a cloud sword from him. In deathmatch, it was just me against 3 stacked players, but I targeted the weakest link and managed to kill him. Then I friggin' died. In game 97, my friend and I got into a cave fight with 3 other people, but luckily we managed to kill all 3 of them. Then using one of the heads, I crafted Ares' Blessing and got a fire aspect bug, so I immediately put that on my diamond sword and now I was ready to go find more people. We found these guys at mid and kept bowing them, but then they started running away, so we followed them. But they led us to their team who was even more stacked than they were, so we all died. In game 98, I spent like 2 freaking years chasing this guy, and then right when I was about to catch up to him, my friend shot him and he died. He ended up dying with the war pick too. Then I found this guy just standing by himself. There was a massive fight, so I ran in and hit this guy twice and he died. The war pick has sharpness 10 on it, so it does so much damage. But no matter what you do, fire aspect will always be better. In game 99, I found a nautilus shell and a stone axe. Using the axe, I was able to get this kill. Then once again, I got really lucky and found the deep dark. I went to go loot all the chests because you can find diamond armor and you can get everything to make the Skulkweaver's lantern. I found 3 creepers and all I needed was gunpowder, so I crafted the lantern. My friend got me quartz because I was able to craft the Poseidon's trident with everything else that I had. When PvP started, I found these 2 guys that were on my team, so I used my Skulkweaver's lantern and we were able to kill one. Unfortunately, the other one got away. A few minutes later, I found a bunch of aura farmers on a hill. I managed to kill one of them, but in the process, I got backstabbed and almost died, but I was able to use my wind charges to get out. I got super low, so I used my trident to get on top of a building in mid and drank a regen pot. Then I saw this guy and hit the freaking best shot of my life. Oh! There was someone racing me to the loot and he got it first, but luckily I was able to crit him out and he died. Then a random full diamond appeared, but I hit him away and was able to pick up the dragon katana before his team came over. After running for a while, I got really low in this cave against these 2 guys. I managed to get away and heal, so I went back in with my team and we were able to kill both of them. In deathmatch, I got the diamonds to revive my friend, so I crafted the revival star and revived him. I kept a lot of the loot from the guys I killed, so I put the loot in the chest for my friend to get. Then I killed this guy and now there's only 1 person left.
I'm sorry, don't leave me. I need you here.
Finally, after weeks of grinding, game 100. Of course, during this game, I couldn't find a cave, so I was just digging in a hole underground. But I got really lucky and ended up mining into a cave that had tons of diamonds. Even though I went up to surface extremely stacked, there was nothing I could do because I didn't have a team, so I had to run away from this guy into the nether. Using a boat, you can teleport instantly. When I went back, I randomly found diamond leggings on the ground, so I put them on and now I'm full diamond. But being the super genius I am, I put lava on myself and died. Now that all the games are done, let's go over the stats for part 4. I had a 7.94 KD with 127 kills and 16 deaths. Then I had a 36% win rate with 9 wins and 16 losses. I feel like these stats aren't too bad, but let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you aren't subscribed already, make sure to do so because my subscriber count is in poverty.